G'day everyone. Bit of a sad one here today, but the old garage has been infiltrated. So I've gotten home. This car was in perfect condition, as you would have seen, and I worked really hard. It's taken like a month or so, nearly every day, of coming out and actually polishing it, cleaning, waxing, detailing, clay barring this car to get it absolutely mint. And all that hard work has been ruined by a bunch of brain dead morons. So I've had to come home to a car that's completely covered in just random chemicals that have been sprayed around, like they're three-year-olds or something, and a bunch of grown adults have completely wrecked my car for me. So I thought it was an opportunity that I didn't want to really do because this has already taken me enough time, but I've gone out and I've bought Bolden's own clean detail. So this product you can get at any local speed shop. It averages about $21, $22. I've heard good things about it. Thought that seeing that my car's been completely stuffed, hopefully I can recover by using this. So join me here today in the garage. Let's tidy up the mess that these deadbeats have created. So let's get stuck into that intro. Thought I'd give a quick overrun of what has happened. Literally the whole back of this car is all smeared with like this chemical. It's like a film. It's all over the back window. It's all sprayed down the side of the car. Literally is all over it, all over the mirrors, as you can see. Whole front windscreen. And from this angle, hopefully you guys get a good reflection. That whole front bonnet has just been smeared, sprayed all over, and someone has smeared it to the point where it's actually scratched up all my paint, because they have actually made it worse by trying to clean it up and hide the fact. It has actually wrecked my paint by the looks of it. So we're going to try and clean this up as best as we can. Look at the front of this thing. Like, the disrespect. It's like I might as well have put it in a riot or something, in my eyes. Because what they've done, and as any car person or just a fan in general, when you're looking after your car, like, look at this. I'm wiping that clean. That is scratched up. Completely scratched up. It's actually worse than I thought. I was so angry yesterday when I saw this. So what we're going to do is this has really got me down, guys. Like, I think as fans of the channel, you would have actually seen like, I've had this car for so long now, and I've always tried to look after it, and I've loved this thing. I've babied it, absolutely babied it, and I had all the hard work done. It was like pretty much ready to sell for the next person to enjoy it, and I got it back like pretty much to the best I could get it, and it was really nice. It's beautiful, shiny red. I was taking all photos that looked fantastic, and I come home to this, and not only have they sprayed stuff everywhere, but they've gone over it and scratched the paint up so hard now by the looks of it. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to bring this back, in all honesty. Like, that is... Someone has gone across this with basically... It looks like sandpaper. I'm devastated, guys. It's actually worse than I thought. I was looking at this yesterday and I was just so angry because it was a mess, but it's actually looking like the paint is actually badly damaged. So we'll get started, and we'll try and bring it back as best as it can, and it might get to the point where we might have to cut and polish and bring the buffer out. So it's not the video I wanted to make, but I thought I'd bring you guys along, just so you can see the process, and at least I got some company while I spend the next couple of hours trying to get this paint right again. I thought this might give a bit of an example. This is where I was trying to clean up the paint, and it is silkier. Like, this product is really good, but I do need to wash this car. So you can see all of this is like, it's, I don't know what chemical it is, but it's like either shower cleaner or something like that. The whole car is covered, like all over the roof, all down the side paneling. You can see spray marks everywhere. Whole back window's covered. There's handprints everywhere. I just cannot catch a break with this car at the moment. So that is what I'm dealing with at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wash the car, chamois it, we'll get it dried out, and then I'm going to start polishing it. But it looks like I'm going to have to bust out the big polisher to actually like really get cut and polish this paint on the bonnet to see if I can save it. Don't know about the rest of the car at the moment, especially the roof. Just devastated because we just clay barred all this recently. I don't know if I filmed anything about it, but yeah, this is not ideal, and I'm like really pissed off about this because this is the best this car's ever looked, and I'm so proud of it. It's like a mirror, and now it's been completely fucked up. So I'm sorry for the language, guys, but I'm very, very angry at this point. As you could all imagine, as car fans yourself, like keeping your pride and joy clean. Like I've worked so hard over the years to get this car. It was a childhood dream car, and to have it all just like destroyed in front of me in my own house is very frustrating. So I'm going to get stuck into it now, and I'll come back. We'll have the car dried and chamois because you guys have already seen me wash the car before, and we'll go from there. So wish me luck, guys. This is probably the most important time I've ever asked you guys to wish me luck. So yeah, let's get stuck into it. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so the car has now been washed. As always, majority of the car actually looks great because of the amount of time that's been put into this, but I don't know if you guys can see, there are a lot of scratches where someone's just slid like a towel. Might as well have been sandpaper. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have to get the polisher out. I've got no choice. I don't really want to, but I'm going to have to, and we're going to have to see if we can recover this. Might have to actually move this inside a little bit too. So how this is going to work? This is how this is going to work. I'm going to actually put all the cut and polish on by hand. Then I'm actually going to use this polishing wheel connected to my actual polisher, and we're going to see if we can recover this paint, because at the moment it's literally scratched about halfway down all the way across to about here, and then it sort of fades out a bit, but there are a lot of damage where someone's gone across it with a piece of cloth. It might as well have been sandpaper because the way it's scratched up is really bad. So going to get this on, going to polish up. Let's really hope that this works. I just don't need this anymore. I'm just done. It's so hard. If I can clean a cloth, hopefully you might see a little bit of progress here. While it all dries on there. I might chuck a little bit of detail on there just to sort of loosen things up a little bit. I really need like a good like a power polishing compound, I think. Oh guys, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Alright guys, sorry for not giving you any updates at the moment. I've sort of got really stuck into it. But as you can see, I've been running the machine like it's done a really good job getting a fair few of the scratches out. But I've still got a lot of work to go. Like this side, I've got this middle bit's all still stuffed, and this little bottom part right there. After that, I think I've got to just do a little bit of touch up on the sides. I want to give the windows a proper clean. Then we're going to have a look at the roof, make sure that that's not all scratched up. And then of course just probably give the back a bit of a coat of wax and a little bit of a detail at this point. But we're going along all right, but this isn't going to fix everything. There are still a lot of scratches that are like way deeper than what cut and polish can actually do. So we'll get stuck back into it, and make some progress. So I might update you guys soon. It's just hard because it's a long process. It's like hours and hours later. So yeah, I'll update you guys soon. Okay, it's been probably 4.5 hours since we first began this, maybe 5. I've got it as best as I possibly can. I've been polishing flat out with the machine, waxing it, doing this as anything I can to get this to work. The other thing I found as well, I haven't got the bottle, I put it away, but the Bolden's detailer, I didn't find to be very good. I don't know if it's because it's really hot today. It's about 30 degrees. I'm probably got it wrong. I'll give it another chance though, but from first impression it wasn't good. It was leaving streaks everywhere in this haze all over the car, and I could not get it off. Once it dried on, you couldn't get it off, and you really had to polish into the car to get that to actually come out of the paint. So that was really disappointing. I thought that might have done some quick jobs, sort of like McGuire's detail. I used to use the quick detail. That stuff's fantastic. So I'll give it another shot on a cooler day, and we'll see from there. But yeah, this is looking as good as it's going to get. There are still like scratches there. There's still little blemish spots and all that I just cannot get today. I'm just feeling very worn out from this whole experience. So yeah, it's I do want to get like a newer cloth, because all my like terry towels are all dirty now, but I've cleaned up all the windows. The car got a good wash before, and I polished the boot as well, because the boot was all scratched up, and down the side he was all scratched up too. So I think that's it. Yeah, all this was like scratched up as well, so I think I got most of that. So I think that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, the Panda Garage, for all the updates between. You probably won't see any photos of this because I've been working flat out if the camera hasn't been on. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel as well. We're getting close to, I think, 550 at the moment, which is awesome. I can't wait to sort of keep hitting next milestone. If you've got any comments of anything you'd like to see, and it doesn't involve me drag racing or doing a burnout in this thing, leave them down below. If you'd like to see any more sort of driving videos or cruising videos, I'm gonna try and get to a car meet before I sell this, like a car show. So have that in store soon, hopefully. So until next time, guys, my name's Matt. This is Panda Garage. I'll see you all next time, and hopefully this thing is in better nick. Right, see you guys.